Do you want to know how to make cooking into an activity with your person with dementia? Hi, I'm Joanna. I'm a dementia expert, and this is my beautiful daughter, and we're going to be demonstrating a cooking activity that you can do with your person with dementia. So we're going to be making homemade applesauce today. So what I've done is I've got my apples, I've got my peeler, and I have a knife, and I've got my plate and a bowl. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by peeling the apple. Cadence, we're going to be making applesauce. And so what we're going to do is we're going to peel some apples. So this is your peeler, and what I want you to do is like this. Okay? Now you try. Yep, right there. Now if they're struggling with starting or getting it going, show them what you want them to do, and if they're having a hard time doing it, then what you can do is actually put your hand underneath their hand, and you can show them how you can do it. Then you guys can be doing it together. Now that we have our apples peeled, we both did one, and I helped her do hers, we're gonna cut the apple. Now you might be thinking, them use a knife, that's scary. And it can be scary, or it cannot be. A lot of times we overhelp when we don't need to. But if you use a small knife or a paring knife and you start the apple by simply just cutting it in half, and then cutting it in half again, and then cutting out your middle, then what you can do is you can give it to them and they can cut it in half there. So Cadence, I want you to cut this in half right there, okay? And again, if they're struggling, keep an eye on them, and if you need to, put your hand under theirs and help them. Now we have the apples all cut up, and it's easy for me just to go over to the microwave and put them in, but then she's not getting those 3 or 4 steps in and being able to use her abilities to do it. So Cadence, we're gonna go put this in the microwave. Can you help me? You open the microwave. I'll put it in. Now close it. Now I want you to press the button that says 2. Can you hit 2? Awesome, aren't you excited for the applesauce we're making? Once your apples have come out of the microwave, it's time to add our cinnamon. Cadence, can you sprinkle some cinnamon? And some sugar. So I'm going to take the spoon, I'm going to scoop it, and then I'm going to give it to Cadence, and I'm going to say, Cadence, can you put that in? So then we're going to do a stir. So I'm going to stir and say, hey, could you help me stir? I know you're stronger than I am. That looks wonderful. Good enough to eat, right? Can we take a taste test? Let's try it. What do you think? Pretty good? You can make cooking into an activity with your person with dementia. Notice I did 3 things. Number 1, I never asked, do you want to make applesauce? I made it exciting sounding and had her help me. Number 2, I let her do all of the steps with me to the best of her ability, and then I lent a hand. And number 3, I let her taste test at the end to be proud of the work that she did to create meaning and purpose. Hope that helps, and if you're looking for more tips and tricks on dementia, check out my website at www.mlfnd.org, where I have my Dementia 101 course.